We are just finishing right now the hand and the arm and the suit, what he wear on. So yeah, we are pretty good in the time, I think, and it's a little bit hard because he get a tattoo some days before, and the skin is pretty good, swollen. So yeah, just take care that the skin is not damaged too many. So yeah, that's the only thing what you can do. Take care and slow down a little bit. But I hope we got it today. So the skin is really not easy right now because when I pushing a little bit with my fingers, so the skin goes stays. And yeah, it's not easy because all the small details, it's really hard to figure it out while the skin is deeper as the other one, yeah. Yeah, you can see it on the redness of the other tattoo, so it's really, I think it's done yesterday or no, 2 days ago. Okay. So, but it works. We got it, for sure. Right now I'm fading the suit out. What it means, I go really light out in the over to the other tattoo. So we are pretty good ready with the black areas right now. And so I just faded with the 15 Magnum. I faded it out that it goes over to his other tattoo, what he have it on the other side. So yeah, that's what we actually doing now. And then we're going over to finish the fingers. And yeah, before we have the face, we will do a little break that he can relax, stretching, and then we go over to the face, what it is the important part. The fingers are important too, but yeah, the face is that what's really have the impression of the picture. So I used for the black areas, I use Bob Darrell's edition, the black, the lining black, or the blackest stone what he have in his edition, and I faded it out with the dark dark tone shadows, and a little bit with water, that it goes really smooth out back to the other tattoo. This is the area I do it pretty. I like it to do with the 15 Magnum because it needs not too long time with the 15 Magnum. Otherwise, the rest of the face I will use my 7 Magnum because I feel more comfortable with that. So what I see, you have to slow down while you're doing a portrait because it's important to make another mistake because yeah, it looks good or not. In the middle, you don't have anything. So, but I mean, I'm not really fast. I'm not the fastest tattooer. So some people can do it maybe in 2 hours less as me, and it looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, what mistakes make many people? It's a hard question. It's always up to the picture and always up to the place from the skin and the needles what they use and the colors what they're using. It's very important for a portrait. I think that it's very important to have many experience how your color looks like after healing, because you can do the nicest tattoo and it looks pretty cool after tattooing, but when it's healed, maybe it's too light or too many colors go out, it faded too much, and yeah, and then it looks like shit. So it's not only that you do a good tattoo, it's that you have enough experience that you know how you have to do it, about the darkness, about the contrast and the deepness in the face and some stuff like that. So this is the important part, I think, that you have enough experience or make enough experience to do a really good tattoo, a really good portrait. Not so easy to do it while I'm doing in the States, because yeah, sure, the people cannot come to Germany just to take a picture for me. But I try it always. When I do it while I'm working in Europe or in Germany, I try always to get a picture when it's healed after 3 till 6, 7, 8 months, so that the people really can see how it looks like after tattooing, what means it's much darker, or how it looks like after healing. What's the important thing is, because a tattoo, a portrait tattoo, have to look good after healing and not after tattooing. Or with that, you can make many experience. When you see your healed tattoos, so you see, okay, it's too light or it's too dark or something else. So you can make experience in the years and work on that you can do better work on the skin or your customers. And yeah, it's very important for that. I have a lot of healed pictures in my photo folder or in my on my websites, so that the people always can see, okay, after tattooing really dark, maybe sometimes with the skin looks like on him it's very dark, and when it's healed for sure it's very light like the other pictures what he have. So it's important to show the people who have nothing to do with tattoos how it looks like after healing. I know when I'm finished, when I be over the coming through the hairs, but it's not really finished. It's just the hard part is done. But then for the hair you have to slow down, because the hairs are very important as well. So slow down and go another time. Spend some hours on the hairs. The whole area around the eyes. It's very important. Eyes, nose, and mouth is the most important pieces in the face. So it's really important to take care of that and not to fuck it up. The hair is important too.
Right.
I mean, it's not important for the face, not important for the tattoo, but it's important for the whole picture. Doesn't matter if it is background or the shirt or anything else. I think it's just important to make the hairs as good as you can as well, as the same as in the portrait. Otherwise you can go from the hairs in the background or anything else, so then you don't have to take care of the hairs too much. But with that picture right now, I want to take care of it, because it's all the other portraits what you have, they make the hairs really good, so of course I want to do the same. The plan is that the piece is dark enough and have contrast enough, because the reference was not too good, was not really a high resolution picture. I miss many details on the picture what I fixing together right now, what I fixed together right now while I'm tattooing. And he got a tattoo 2 days ago, so the skin is very bad. The bumps are really deep, and so hopefully it heals good. And so I don't want to do it too light, because I think he loses a little bit color while it's healing about the other tattoo. So hopefully it heals good and stays strong enough in the skin that it looks good over years and goes not too light or something like that. That's the worst part today, because it's really hard to tattooing with that, and for him it's really painful, so he don't like it today too much. Was nice, or? Okay, he hated today.